Hello, beautiful people. Michelle here from Soulshine Yoga and Reiki. And I invite you to join me in a chair practice. It will be a gentle chair practice, but not to worry, you won't be seated the whole time. But a chair practice can be really nice for anyone who may have knee issues or struggle getting up and down from the floor. We're going to go ahead and we are going to just bring our awareness to our bodies and our chair. We always want to make sure our chair is stable and that our feet touch the ground so that our knees make a bit of a 90-degree angle. So as we bring our awareness to our body, I like to sit in the upper half of the chair, evenly rooting my sit bones into the chair. Adjusting if I need to, if you need to. Finding a nice neutral pelvis. On an inhale, finding length in the spine, softness in the shoulders and the face. On the exhale, knees above the ankles. And whatever the distance between your knees, they are tracking with your toes. Having another breath or two here, just checking in with your body. Is there anything else you can bring into neutral? Maybe on an exhale, having a nice retraction of the shoulder blades, just gently opening the heart center. Maybe a soft face, gentle smile. One more breath right here. And then bringing your awareness to your breath. And without judgment, noticing the quality of your breath. Is it shallow or deep, choppy or smooth? Is there anywhere you're holding? Couple more rounds of noticing. And beginning to deepen and soften the breath. And as you are deepening and softening, beginning to count the inhale and extend the exhale by 1 or 2. So if you inhale 3, exhale to 4 or 5, and just having some rounds of that. Another round or 2. And just returning your breath to your own rhythm when you're done that round. Again, checking in, we're evenly rooted. We have a nice long spine, soft shoulders, and a soft face. We're going to inhale our arms wide. The movement lasts the whole inhale. At the top, hold your breath. Exhale, hands down through palm center. Hold the breath. Inhale wide and high. At the top, hold your breath. Exhale, hands drawing down towards heart center, going through Palms find your thighs. Hold your breath. Inhale wide and high. Inhaling 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, hands down through heart center. 3, 4. To your thighs. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Inhale wide, high. Hold at the top. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, draw hands through heart center. 3, 4. To your sides. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Continuing on at your own pace. Inhaling wide and high. Holding at the top. Exhale, hands through heart center, pushing them through to the sides of your thighs. Hold. Inhale, moving it for a few more at your own pace. The one you're working on will be our last one. No rush. When you're finished that round, that last hold, just return your breath to your own rhythm. I would like to invite you to take a mudra throughout the times of the class where there might be an opportunity to do so. And the mudra I'm going to offer you today is called Jala Mudra, and it's to activate the water element in our body. And it's the pinky and the thumb touch, or you may have your thumb right on top of the nail a little bit. Jala Mudra. And the affirmation that we can use for this is balance and flow accompany with all of my transitions. Balance and flow accompany me with all of my transitions. So checking in, evenly rooted, long spine, soft shoulders, soft face. We have our mudra. On your next exhale, chin comes towards chest. Right ear moves gently towards the right shoulder. Continue breathing, inhaling. Chin rolls back through. Left ear comes towards the left shoulder. So continuing in this motion. And if you want to add on, you can go ahead and take it to a full rotation in one direction, but only if it's comfortable for you to do so with your neck. Continue breathing, and wherever you are is perfect. And if you chose to do a rotation, mindfully reverse that direction. And everybody, whichever you're doing, remember to breathe. Continue breathing. We're not rushing here. We're enjoying the movement, whichever we picked. And as we make our way around either this last rotation or the side to side, as our chin finds its way back to the chest, pausing there, continue breathing, mindful to bring everything into neutral on the inhale. Spine is long, shoulders are soft, face is relaxed. Keep breathing. Hi, Kathleen.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. I got clean teeth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I just started practicing, so I guess should we start over?
Oh, where are you at?
I was just getting ready to do some shoulder rolls.
I'm good with that.
Alrighty.
Let's start there.
So I will invite you to find your comfortable seat and evenly seated through your sit bones.
Okay.
Long in
I'm
the
ready.
spine, soft shoulders and soft face. Yeah, I just got into it. And I wasn't sure if you were gonna make it or not.
Yeah, I did. Barely.
Good.
Oh, I'm ready. I was upside down in that chair for too long.
Oh, alrighty. So as long as you're ready and you're in your alignment, I do have my mudra. On your next inhale, shoulders come up and back. Exhaling down and forward. Continuing on at your own pace, remembering to breathe and not rushing, just enjoying the movement. And without rushing, as we're making our way around from the one that we're working on, when we find ourselves high center, pausing there and releasing everything on the exhale. Having a breath and a pause, checking in with our alignment, nice relaxed shoulders. We're going to reverse the direction, so the next inhale, shoulders come up and forward. Exhaling down and back. Inhaling up and continuing on at your own pace, not rushing, just enjoying the movement. Just enjoying the movement, no rush. And as you're making your way around from the one you're working on, and you find yourself high center, pausing there. Mindful to release everything on the exhale. Nice.
Good. Felt good.
So the next thing I had in store for us was some grinders. I'm going to grab a drink. Hopefully you had time to get water, Kathleen.
I did.
And so I did really let our mudra inspire the class. And so the affirmation was balance and flow accompany all of my transitions. But also that water element, so I kind of, pertained it to the sacral chakra. So we're going to be doing a little bit of sacral chakra work. I mean, we do a lot of it anyway, but specifically aware of that. And then also we'll be doing a little bit more flowing or vinyasa style today. Instead of, we usually do more of a hatha. We do vinyasa sometimes, but I tend to be a hatha girl. So we're going to do a little bit more movement today too. So just to let you know where we're going.
Okay.
So from the nice long spine, we are going to move into the grinders, soft shoulders, relaxed face. Next, exhale, tipping the torso forward. Rolling over that right knee, right side, gently back. You got it, Kathleen, you know it. Over to the left, over the left knee. So just continuing on in rotations in this direction. Mindful to keep breathing.
They're making me burp.
Getting energy flowing.
Right.
And we are going to have a few more in this direction. Just mindful you keep breathing. No rush, enjoy the movement. And as you make your way around without rushing from the one you're working on, mindful to pause at that low center and bring everything up on your next inhale into neutral. Taking a pause moment here, maybe if your eyes are closed, opening them and taking one foot or the other and rocking up onto the toes and then back onto the heel. Up onto the toes and back onto the heel. Just a couple more on this side like that. Nice and grounding. And then we'll go ahead and we'll switch it to the other side. Up onto the toes and back onto the heel. And we'll have a couple or a few more onto this side. We don't need to rush them. And we'll go ahead and we'll find those nice stationary feet. Evenly rooted hips, long spine, soft shoulders and base. We're going to go ahead, relax, or reverse the direction. Next, exhale, tipping the torso forward. Rolling over the left knee this time. And the left side, gently back. Continue breathing. Continuing on at your own pace. Over to the right knee, low center. Just continuing at your own pace without rushing. Remember to keep breathing. If you want to get the neck into it, you can, but you don't have to. And we'll have a few more in this direction. Just keep breathing. And just really enjoy the movement, no rush. We are going to have one more good one in this direction. When you find yourself low center without rushing, have that pause moment. Mindful on your next inhale, everything returns to neutral. If your eyes are closed, you can open them. And this time we're just going to pick one foot up and the other foot up, and we're just going to like pretend to walk. Having a couple steps, regrounding. And then we'll find ourselves back into a nice stationary seated mountain. Checking in, long spine, soft shoulders. Open heart center. We're going to inhale our arms wide and high. Oh, Kathleen, you might want to get your strap. I should say get your strap.
I'm set.
Alrighty. So on your next inhale, arms come wide and high, or just high, because we have our straps. Palms facing, breathing here. One more inhale. On your next exhale, lateral stretch to your right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other side, opposite side. You got it. We're going to inhale up and exhale to the other side. Inhaling up, exhaling towards the right. Inhaling up, exhaling towards the left. Great job, Kathleen. Inhaling up, exhale, palms together, drawing towards heart center. And we're going to have a pause here. We're going to still use our strap. And as long as you're comfortable to do that, we're going to add the legs that we had done before. So we'll do a few more to each side, but we'll add the legs. Do you think that you're up for that?
Yeah.
Okay. And if not, you can always rest with the legs. And alrighty. So we have our nice rooted hips, long spine, soft shoulders, soft face. Inhaling, arms high. Exhale, lateral stretch to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, lifting the right knee. Inhale, returning the foot. Exhale, lifting the left foot. Inhale, returning the foot. Exhale, high. One more inhale. Exhale into your left side stretch. On your inhale, come high. Exhale, lifting the left knee. Inhale, returning the left knee. Exhale, right knee comes up. Inhale, returning the foot. Just a regular breath here. Inhaling high. Exhale towards the right. Inhale high. Exhale, right knee up. Inhale, right knee down. Exhale, left knee up. Inhale, left knee down. Exhale, inhale that length. And exhale to the left. Inhale up. Hands to heart center, drawing through on the exhale. Good job, Kathleen. Do you want to try something a little bit different and in the spirit of vinyasa? We could keep that flow going, but we could add the twist. But we won't hold it. We'll just add it to the flow, the linking of the breath.
Okay.
All right, and we'll just do a couple. We'll see how it goes. I just never did this before, really. I don't think, but just came to my mind and thought we should try it. So we've got the nice length in the spine, softness in the shoulders. We're going to inhale our arms high. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Have an inhale. Exhale, twist up. Have an inhale. Exhale, unwind, stay in the side bend. On the inhale, come up. Exhale, lift the right knee. Inhale, return the right knee. Exhale, left knee. Inhale, return the left knee. Having an exhale. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Have an inhale. Exhale, find your twist. Have an inhale. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, up. Lifting on the exhale, the left knee. Returning on the inhale, the left knee. Exhale, right knee comes up. Inhale, returning the knee. Exhale, finding the length on the inhale. Exhale, side to the right. Have an inhale. Exhale, twisting up. Have an inhale. Unwind on the exhale. Inhale, everything up. Exhale, right knee up. Inhale, right knee down. Exhale, left knee up. Inhale, knee down. Exhale. Inhale, finding that length. Exhale, side stretch to the left. One more inhale here. Exhale, finding that twist. Having an inhale. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, everything up. Exhale, hands together, drawing through heart center. Everything can just release. And I'm going to give you a round of applause. That was beautiful, Kathleen. Was it fun?
Yeah, that worked good.
Yeah, you did great. there's just so many different types of yoga, and that's where it's nice. The cards kind of allow me to kind of maybe go in a direction I wouldn't normally. A little bit of
good.
inspiration.
I'm a good guinea pig.
What was that?
I'm a good guinea pig.
Yes. And I was really amazed. I did a video of the Mudra Monday, is what I'm calling it. And I'm doing it on like my social media. And I got, in 2 days, or since Monday, whenever that was, well, I didn't post it to YouTube right away. And I got 169 views already. One new subscriber and a comment. I was really amazed. So I thought, I'm going to keep it up for a bit. And
I saw it. I didn't have time to watch it yet, so.
Yeah, well, you're living it. You get to live it. So, but it's been interesting to me too. Like I told you, I made up a word, THF, and it's kind of like FL rooted, but it's like THFL rooted. It's like fluted or something, but it's like a sentence in one word. So if you do watch it, you'll get to hear that. So for the moment, I would like us to set our straps aside. I want us to get a little bit of a back bend before we move into our cat-cows. And I want us to do it without the strap this time, because I want us to be able to move our arms wide and open up our chest a little bit. And we will hold this for a breath or two. We won't have a bunch of movement here. So we find that length in our spine, softness in our shoulders. We are going to inhale wide and high. And we're going to exhale gently, looking up into that baby back bend. And as we're breathing here, maybe bringing the arms wide, a little bit lower, opening the chest, but just to your own degree. Very nice. Having one more breath right here. We're going to inhale everything back up. Palms together on the exhale, drawing everything through heart center. Palms to our thighs. And we can find our mudra if we're comfortable with it. And we're going to move into some cat-cows. So I will do a few without the legs, and then we'll see if we want to add them. So finding the nice length in the spine, neutral pelvis, soft face. Next, inhale, the head and the tailbone move towards the back of the chair. And on the exhale, head and tail move forward. And you know this one, moving at your own pace, Kathleen. Inhaling, head and tail back. Opening the heart center. Exhale, contraction, blowing it all out as the head and tail come forward. Without rushing, moving at your own pace, enjoying the movement, and mindful to link the movement with the breath. We're going to have a few more to each side. Just enjoy. And without rushing, as you finish the round you're working on and cross through seed and mountain, pausing there. Very nice, Kathleen. Would you like to add the legs on, or do you feel like you've had enough lower leg movement in the seated part?
No, I think that the legs are good.
Okay, great. So taking that moment, reminding ourselves that our hips are in that neutral position, evenly rooted, long spine, soft shoulders, soft face. Next inhale, the head and tail move towards the back of the chair. Exhaling, head and tail forward, and we're going to lift the right knee up. We're going to inhale, return the foot, head and tail come back. Exhale, head and tail forward. We're going to lift the left knee. Inhaling, returning the foot, head and tail come back. Moving at your own pace, inhaling or exhaling, head and tail forward, right knee up. Continuing at your own pace. You know this one. It's nice when you can move at your own pace. You can find your perfect breath. And we'll have one more round like this. When you're finishing up this round and crossing through seated mountain, pausing there and just taking a breath. We are going to go ahead and we're going to transition to the standing part of our practice. And I was going to have us work on the back of our chair, or the seated part of our chair. So we are going to go into the bit of stretching, and we're going to move it into a little bit of more of a vinyasa, where we're not really holding it quite as long as we do with our normal hatha style. I often forget to just say, but just for your own awareness. All right, you look like you're ready. We are going to make sure that we are the distance from our chair, that when our back is long, our hands fold to the seat. And once you have that space, you've got it, we'll find ourselves in mountain. So we're going to take the moment, we're really going to ground down into mountain, taking notice of the parts of our feet that are touching the mat. And maybe also a moment of awareness of the parts of the feet that are not touching the mat. Hands can be by your thighs, length through the whole body as if you were being lifted from the back of the crown of the head. Nice neutral pelvis, soft shoulders and soft face. Inhaling the arms wide and high. Exhale, hands to the seat of your chair. We're going to have a few breaths here in this forward fold, this supported forward fold. Again, adjusting if you need to, always adjust if you need to. But if you want to come onto your forearms, you can. Deepen that stretch a little bit. And I like to just kind of stretch back a little bit, push my hips back in space, just a little bit. And we're going to have a few breaths right here. Just allowing the back thigh to open up. Another breath here. Soft neck. If you're not on the palms of your hands, come up to the palms of your hands. And just breathing here. On your next inhale, stepping forward with the right foot, bending the right knee. Continue breathing, stepping back with the left foot. We're going to be here in this lunge for just a moment. We're going to stretch out that back thigh, back calf a little bit. So just breathing here. If you do need more, you can come to your forearms, but I'm good on my palms. On your next exhale, straighten the front leg to your own degree. Switching the stretch from the back leg to the front leg. Having a couple breaths right here. And we're gonna begin to link this with the breath. So on your next inhale, bending the front knee back into that lunge. And then the following exhale, straightening the front leg to your own degree. Inhale, bending the front knee into the lunge. Continue breathing. What was that?
I was just calling Robert. The tow truck is here to pick up my car.
Oh, okay.
And we don't have to stop. I just need to let him know. So it's all good.
Okay. So we are inhaling on the bent knee and then exhaling the front leg straight. Continuing at your own pace, just a few more. Bending the knee on the inhale. Linking the movement with the breath. Exhale, straightening, folding the torso. One more, however, wherever you are. Set, so one more inhale with the bent knee, and then exhale, straightening that front leg. One more inhale to the bent knee, and we're going to continue breathing, stepping forward with the back leg to meet the front, grounding down, feet are parallel. Continue breathing, knees are still slightly bent on the inhale, either up to mountain or chair. Torso comes up, arms come up. You can always use the back of your chair for support. Wherever you are, having a breath here, maybe adding your mudra. It helps you focus just a little bit more. On your next inhale, pushing everything up. Arms, palms face away, sweeping everything down, coming towards your thighs. Finding ourselves in mountain. Having a breath or two right here. And we'll go ahead and we'll set ourselves back up in that distance that we need to have that nice flat back forward fold with our hands on our chair. And then once you find it, we'll just come back into mountain, take that moment, we'll really ground our feet down, bringing that awareness to our feet, the parts of the feet pressing into the mat, and the parts that aren't. Imagining the whole body is being lifted from the back of the crown of the head. Shoulders and face are soft, maybe even a gentle smile. Palms are facing thighs. We're going to inhale wide and high with the arms. Exhale, folding our hands to the seat of our chair. And we are going to have a few breaths here in this forward fold. If you need to come to your forearms to get a little deeper of a stretch, and your neck is soft between your shoulders. I like to push my hips back in space a little bit. And wherever you are, just continue breathing. Gonna have another breath or two here. If you've come down onto your forearms, come up onto the palms of your hands. On your next inhale, stepping forward with the left leg this time, bending that knee and going ahead and stepping back with the right. Toes can be facing forwards or finding that external rotation a little bit if that's more comfortable. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was looking out the window and I lost my balance. So I had to move. My car is going away.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
sad, but I donated it to Habitat for Humanity
Oh, nice.
because I couldn't sell it, couldn't trade it in. It's dying. So,
Oh.
bye-bye car.
And then when you're ready, if you're back in your lunge, Kathleen, I'm not sure, are you?
I'm back in.
Okay. When you're ready, on an exhale, straightening the front leg to your own degree. And we're going to just hold this and get that stretch in the front, back, in the front leg, the back of the front leg. Soft face, maybe a gentle smile. Having a breath or two here. On your next inhale, bending the front knee back into the lunge. Exhale, straightening that front leg to your own degree into pyramid. Inhale, bending that front knee. On your exhale, straightening the front knee. So I'd like you to move at your own pace so that you can really enjoy the movement. Don't rush it, just mindful to link the movement with the breath. So wherever you are, you're inhaling into the bent knee, feeling the torso. Exhale, blowing it all out, straightening that front knee. Folding the torso maybe a little bit if you need a little more. So just continuing on a few more rounds like that. The next time you find yourself in the lunge, pausing there, and then when you are ready, stepping forward with the right foot to meet the left. Feet are parallel, knees are slightly bent still, and hips are back in space. On your next inhale, up to mountain or chair, wherever you are. If you've chosen chair, maybe adding the mudra and noticing, does it help you focus? Breathing here. One more breath here. On your inhale, pushing everything up. Arms high, palms turn away, sweeping everything away, exhaling towards your thighs. We're going to have just a breath or two here in mountain. If you need a drink, feel free to grab it. And I would like us to, after we get a drink, just ground down into mountain one more time. And this is really going to be optional, but I thought we could try it. If it's not something we like, we'll never do it again. If it's not comfortable for you right now, don't do it. But you know yourself, and I think that this will be good. So we're just going to ground down through our feet. Since we're not going to be using our chair for stability during this one pose, just be mindful that you have a nice distance, that you do feel comfortable, probably a hip width, length through the whole body, softness in the shoulders and face. When you're ready, stepping forward a little with the right foot, bending the right knee, and stepping back with the left. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to have that external rotation, Kathleen, so we're opening up that left hip, those left toes pivot out to the left. And if you're comfortable here, lifting both arms up parallel to the earth in a T, and then gazing out over your right finger. And we're just going to have a few breaths here in Warrior Two. You look great, Kathleen. Beautiful. Soft face, gentle smile. And then mindfully, the left arm swivels around to see the right. Both hands can find their way to your hips, and mindfully pushing through the right leg, bringing the left back to meet the right. Beautiful, Kathleen. Hands can come to your sides, and we'll ground down here in mountain one more time. And we'll give ourselves enough distance that we can make that movement smoothly. It's always nice to take the moment, notice gravity, holding you to the earth, finding the length in the whole body. We can start with our hands on our hips if we'd like. We're going to step forward with the left foot, bending that knee, stepping back with the right. We're going to find that external rotation in the right leg and right toes. So that right hip opens up. And adjusting wherever you need to be. We don't want to just fall there and not be in the right spot. When you're ready, both arms come up parallel to the earth in a T, gazing out over your right finger. Having a few breaths right here. Mindful, you're really pushing up through the legs, lifting the torso up. Having another couple breaths right here, soft face, maybe even a gentle smile. Mindfully bringing the hands back to the hips. And mindfully bringing the right foot up to meet the left. And we can just come right back into standing mountain. Arms to our sides. Having a breath or two right here in mountain. Noticing gravity, feeling the elongation through the whole body. And expressing gratitude. Gratitude for making it to your chair. Gratitude for your body. And gratitude for your breath. One more breath right here. And we can go ahead and return ourselves back to our seat. And I'm going to get a drink along the way.
So my little car just got towed away.
It's a bittersweet thing.
Well, it carried me for 13 years, so
Oh.
maybe it will carry somebody else for a while, or maybe it'll go be parts. I don't know.
Yeah. I get attached too, really, to things like that. I hope you're happy with your new car, though. Is it nice?
I am,
Yeah.
but you're right, it's bittersweet. It's like, well, I just got it detailed when the transmission failed.
Oh.
So it was all really clean and spiffy, and it went,
Oh.
oh, yeah, but
The
it's
other
going
thing,
to somebody.
it's kind of just irony, I guess, or something like that. Every time, I should knock on wood right now, but I've noticed more often than not, if I'm going to have car trouble, I just got like a full tank of gas. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
She's full.
Yeah, I got it detailed. I just re-registered it for the year, and it went, sorry, code of death for your transmission.
Oh no.
I couldn't sell it, I couldn't trade it in, I was just done. So, but I got my money's worth out of that car for 13 years. It
Yeah.
really didn't give me too much grief.
Good.
So,
Yeah. Good.
yeah. But
And like
I'm
you
sick.
said, maybe, someone else will be able to fix it. And
Yeah. Bye-bye, car.
so as we settle back into our seats, we'll check in that we're evenly rooted, neutral pelvis, inhaling that length in the spine, softness in the shoulders, nice soft face. On your next exhale, twisting the torso towards the right. Left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Right hand comes to behind the hip, to the chair, or to the actual hip. And we'll just be breathing here. Inhaling length through the spine. Exhaling softness through the twist. Just a couple more breaths right here. And mindful on your next exhale, unwinding back into seated mountain. Having an inhale, finding that length, and exhaling to the other side. Out, the left hand, or the right hand comes to the outside of the left knee. Right hand behind you, to the hip or the chair. Inhaling length through each vertebra. On the exhale, softening into the twist, nice soft face, maybe a gentle smile. Another breath or two. On your next exhale, unwinding back into seated mountain. Very nice, Kathleen. Since you did miss the neck work, we'll do just a little bit of neck work and then we'll have some relaxation.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll go ahead and we'll relax through the shoulders, lengthen through the spine, exhaling the chin towards the chest. And we're just going to have a couple breaths right here. Shoulders stay relaxed down. Face is soft. Keep breathing. On your next inhale, the face returns to neutral. Exhale gently back, never too far, to your own degree, breathing here. Shoulders stay relaxed. Next, inhale, face returns to neutral. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder. And breathing here. Both shoulders stay relaxed down. And another breath or two. Next, inhale, returning the face to neutral. Exhaling left ear to the left shoulder, towards the left shoulder. Shoulders stay soft, face stays soft. And keep breathing. Allowing yourself to soften with every exhale. Another breath or two. On your next inhale, returning everything to neutral. And just breathing your own rhythm as we set up and get ready for relaxation. I'm going to move just a little bit closer. my pillow. Last time I forgot my pillow and it wasn't the same. So as we settle in for relaxation, mindful that our back has something to rest against, that our shoulders are gently drawn towards each other, opening up the heart center. It's a small movement. Nice length in the spine, softness in the face. If you choose to hold your mudra through relaxation, you can. But relaxation is also about being comfortable. So if it gets to where you don't want to, I would offer up to find comfort. Balance and flow accompany all of my transitions. Bringing your awareness to your breath. And deepening and softening it. Bringing awareness and relaxation to your feet. Allowing them to sink into gravity. Bringing awareness and softness through the ankles, to the shins and the calves. Bringing awareness and softness through both sides of the knees and both sides of the thighs. Bringing awareness and relaxation to the pelvic basin. Noticing the parts that are attached to your chair and allowing them to sink deeper into gravity. Softening the glutes, the low belly, softening through the low ribs, the middle ribs, and the upper ribs, softening through the front belly to the heart center. And as we breathe here, noticing the expansion in the heart center on the inhale and the contraction on the exhale. Inhaling spaciousness and exhaling all that doesn't serve. Softening through the shoulders, both sides of the upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, and through each fingertip. Bringing softness and awareness back through the arms into the neck. And allowing the neck to fall heavy into gravity, softening the muscles, nothing to hold. Bringing softness and awareness to your face, allowing the low jaw to fall away from the upper jaw, and the tongue to gently fall away from the roof of the mouth. Softening your cheeks, your forehead, your eyes and eyelids, softening your ears, the back of the head, and the whole crown of the head. Deeply relax. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. Maybe once again noticing the quality of your breath. Bringing your awareness back to your body. Maybe noticing if you've managed to release any tension or soften. And as we're making our way back, finding gentle movement in our fingers and our toes. Maybe in your shoulders or your neck, whatever movement feels good to you. And our hands making their way, palms together at heart center. Maybe a gentle bow. As always, I like to end each practice with gratitude. Each of us to be grateful for our bodies and our breath. I like to express gratitude for my teachers, for this practice, and for you for practicing with me. Namaste.
Namaste, Michelle. Thank you. That was lovely.
Thank you. I enjoyed it too.
Well, thank you for shifting a little later. That
worked
great.
Good.
I really didn't want to cancel, so I was like, okay, can we just move it a little?